All right, welcome back to sportsfaningy.blogspot.com. Today we have a student feature. Joining us today from the Iowa video staff, Kyle Yoder. Kyle is entering his second year with the video staff. Kyle, tell us a little bit about what your responsibilities are throughout a school year.
Main responsibility is that we film every practice, starting with camp in August all the way through the bowl game. So it's a lot of responsibility because that's the thing the coaches watch to evaluate. So that's the main responsibility. Every practice is usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then games on Saturday throughout the whole season.
Now, also, you get the opportunity, like you said, with the games, but you get to travel with the football team. Talk a little bit about what life on the road is like for you.
Well, last year was my first season, so I didn't know what to expect, but it's a lot of fun. Especially, we went to Minnesota last year when we won 55-0. That was a really fun experience. Last game in the Metrodome, and then we get to sometimes leave Thursday or Friday, depending, and then just hang around the hotel there. It's just a lot of fun being around all the festivities and stuff.
Now, there are some things you have to take care of at the hotel as well. Talk a little bit about that.
We got to set up staff rooms and stuff like that for the coaches. They like to, watch video before the game, obviously, and so we got to set up all that, set projectors, make sure everything like that's going good, and then during game day, it's just like it would be here. Get up early, go set up stuff in the stadium, make sure everything's going, and then film the game for all the coaches to watch.
Now, obviously, you go to school here. What's your field of major?
I'm in recreation sports management is my major, and I have a minor in health and sports studies.
What would you like to do once you're done with Iowa?
Oh man, that's a lot of people ask me that, and it's a lot of people have a definite answer, and I really don't. I want to work with a professional sports team. Baseball would be probably my top choice, being like just administrative assistant, working with the administration somehow.
What here at Iowa football has been a good learning experience that you can take with you once you're out of school?
Well, it's just good to be around, especially Coach Ferentz and all his staff in the office. Just to be around a sports program, and that's what I want to do. It's just so when I get out there, I'm going to know how everything kind of works. It's just a great learning experience. I'm really glad I have this job.
You being from the area of Iowa City, just growing up south here in Lone Tree. Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit about some of your most memorable moments as a fan of the Iowa football team. Oh,
there's so many. My grandpa's had season tickets ever since I can remember. I've been to a lot of great games. I've been to every home game, I think, since the 2002 season. A lot of games that pop in my mind are 2004 versus Wisconsin when we went to the Big Ten, won the Big Ten championship. And then another one that was 2002 versus Purdue. I remember Dallas Clark had the game-winning touchdown, and that was kind of what triggered that 8-0 Big Ten season. That was a lot of fun.
Now, who is the one player that you would have their jersey on when you go to school or go to the games?
Whose jersey would I have had on?
Yeah.
Probably Bob Sanders. Probably my favorite player.
Okay. Well, before we finish here, let's go with our lightning round of questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Favorite stadium besides Kinnick Stadium?
Coors Field, where the Rockies play in Denver. I've been there a couple times. That's an awesome stadium.
Athlete you idolize now growing up?
Growing up, I really like Shaquille O'Neal.
Favorite team growing up?
Other than the Hawkeyes, I'm an Atlanta Braves fan.
A time in history you wish you could have witnessed?
I would say probably World War II. It was awesome. I like looking up stuff about that.
NBA or college basketball?
College.
Last book you read?
Other than textbooks, I read Of Mice and Men for a class project this year.
And finally, best thing about Iowa?
Just the atmosphere. Being in a college town is a lot of fun. When you're from a small town of 1,000 people, it's kind of nice to get in the city and just see kind of just a different experience than anything I've ever experienced.
All right, thanks, Kyle. Once again, that's Kyle with the Iowa football video staff, Kyle Yoder. Join us again on sportsfaningy.blogspot.com.